yo, you could turn to me and be like, get your kids. Get your kids, but because I'm about to snap. She'd be like, be quiet. Get out of my... Oh. Go clean up your room. Go clean up your room.
Hello and welcome. I'm Ebony.
And I'm Nico.
And we are
EboNics Podcast, where we're building a language around life, love, and legacy.
Gosh.
We got two cameras. You got to work the cameras, babe. You got to. This my blue steel.
The performer in you knows how to work spaces.
No.
You've worked stages. Just think about me doing poetry. What do? I stand there like a freaking plank.
10 hut.
And hold on to the mic stand so I don't pass out.
And you still kill it.
I'm just saying, I don't work.
I gotta work because what I say don't always be hitting. I be saying a lot of wrong stuff. All last year, you was correcting me in almost every episode.
You know, when I can't work a space, if I'm organizing the room, work the hell out of it.
Or if you don't know what camera's on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. We back, baby. 2021.
Yep. What's new? Mr. Honolulu?
I just got a job offer that is my first production gig as a chef. I would be cooking for the entire team, and it is in Honolulu.
Hawaii.
Yeah, I've never been to Hawaii. It is actually on my bucket list of places to go. So when I saw it, I was like, word? Me? Hawaii seems like you just sniffed all in the air.
Sorry.
Hawaii seems like a dope place, just like to escape if you live on land. Everything about it just seems beautiful. Just you're close to nature. It's just, I feel like Honolulu from the pictures I've seen, because I've never been there again. It's more nature and more natural versus being in the city and just buildings and concrete and all that stuff. So I feel like I want to see what that's like. Now, when I come back, we'll see.
See what?
If I feel the same, like if it was great. I was just like, it was just pretty or whatever.
I mean, I won't be there, so it's gonna be a little anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it won't be the same if you were there. I'll be like, my family's in St. Louis and I'm in Hawaii. My family's in St. Louis and I'm in Hawaii. That's my favorite movie. So I'm excited. Job opportunities. I feel like God is blessing us already. I didn't even apply for that. They reached out and was just like, hey, saw your work. Was wondering if you would be interested in this. And I was like, sure, I want to hear more. And they sent back that description. They sent that pay rate. And I was like, okay. So it's not solidified yet. I'm waiting to hear back the confirmation email. But I think it's pretty confident in it. So what's new with you? Miss Blog?
I feel like I had something and then I don't know what it was.
It's okay. You've been busy lately, planning, doing a lot of stuff.
I don't know what's new.
You're working on a blog. That's keeping you pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
You got a site going. You got a lot of stuff working.
The site is the blog.
But I'm saying you're working on the site. And you're writing blogs.
That's kind of done. I'm working on batch content so I don't run out.
You just feel like you're going to run out, huh?
Yeah. I have like creative grooves. Like I got to knock stuff out and then I just fall off the wagon.
But see, that's what we got to figure out how to combat that. You just can't fall off the wagon and be like, oh, this is just what I do. Like, no, like.
That's why I batch create when I'm in the groove.
I get it. Get it all out. I'm for it. I understand that. I'm just like, how can we combat you falling off the wagon? You can't just say that that's a trait, like, and be cool. So that's some homework I want to not just put on you. Like, what can I do to help you stay in the groove or help you get in the groove? And it might be get rid of the kids. We go someplace, maybe send you away, get an Airbnb, maybe something like that. Like, that's cool. If that's stuff that we need to do to be intentional about moving forward and investing in you, I'm here for it.
Cool beans.
All right. What we talking about today? Because we back, new year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do resolutions?
No, I don't have a history of resolutions, but I also don't have a history of making a plan for the year. So I don't know if those fall under, I don't know if that's the same thing. So no, I think resolutions are dumb. They're like literally made as a joke. Like, yeah, I'm going to do this year, fall off 2 weeks later.
I think a lot of people have resolutions. Big dreams or big vision, but don't have like the how to get there. That's where a lot of people fail. If you don't have a plan of action.
Is there a difference between a goal and a resolution?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know then if I do resolutions.
I can say I've made resolutions, but I have failed to come up with a plan to get there. So, since me and you, I guess, past few years, we've really been like goal oriented and like, how we gonna get there? What does it look like? And that's what I've been loving because we have our board, which we need to update. And it felt really good to be like, we did that. Because we also had a plan. Like, okay, we're going to put X amount of money to the side. I'm going to be intentional with my time. Yada, yada. Boom. Goals met.
Gotta.
I'm ready to do it again. So, yeah. I said all that to basically give y'all an idea that we're going to go into some planning for this year. But we kind of want to do a little more. We're going to kind of talk about last year.
Yes, but I'm tired of being like sad and like heavy and stressed out. So we're doing light things. I don't want to think about badness.
I think so many people want to wrap 2020 up in negativity. But in the midst of all of that, a lot of amazing stuff happened.
The overall year was great with some tragic pockets.
Really tough.
Personally. Globally, it was just trash.
I mean, it was tough. Yeah. Tough all around.
Do you have more thoughts?
No.
You sure?
It was tough all around. That's it.
So we got some past questions for 2020. Some questions about literally how you're feeling right now. And then where you want to be by the end of 2021. You percolating?
I'm ready. It takes me a minute to, really identify my feelings. So I'm just kind of like, where y'all at? And I'm just waiting for them to
Some of them aren't feelings. Some of them are just like...
Okay, we'll see. You just like that. Mine will be like...
I'm good with feelings. I'm not good with like... I picked easy questions.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm
Here
better.
we go.
At first it was like... My feelings like blowing the Nintendo cartridge. Like... Nope. It's bad.
All right, blow the dust off. What new things did you try?
I tried therapy. I tried sitting in my feelings and processing and like staying there. I make that face because this is how my body felt. It's like so weird. But I feel like I grew some.
You grew a lot.
to get help because it helped me primarily with Cam, with our son. First thought is always like, man, shut up. Man, stop all this whining. Man, cut that out. Like, what are you crying for? Like, stop. Now I'll be like, hey, when I do say, what are you crying for? I'm like, I want to know. So we can speak to that issue.
What was it before?
Shut up. Like, just, you're whining for no reason. You're crying for a reason. But it's more like you're crying for no reason is no physical reason. You're crying because of your feelings hurt or whatever. And I'm like, move past that, whatever. And I'm like,
I used to get irritated when you said I didn't even hit you. Like, that's the only reason to weep.
I feel like that's the only reason to be just this hysterical. So that's why I'm like, okay, because I'm not saying there's not a reason to be this hysterical. I'm wrapping it up in this term. I'm like, I need to spell that out for him and also for me. So a lot of things that I'm probably on Cam's level, maybe a little more maturity level when it comes to emotions. Like Cam's about to be 4, and I feel like because I just got connected with that young Nico.
You're 1.
I'm still, yeah.
So learn.
I don't think I'm 1. I think I'm in kindergarten or something like that though. Like we eat crayons right now.
Okay.
But it's been really helpful with how I approach the kids and how patient I am with you, how patient I am with myself. I got to give myself grace. I'm not where I want to be, where I thought I wanted to be, but I'm also learning that, like, hey, get rid of those thoughts because enjoy where you are, enjoy the process, and learn to recognize that God is taking you on a journey and molding you on the way. So a lot of things that I thought I wanted that if I had right now, I'd be like unhappy. So tried sending my feelings, tried being patient and emotional with the kids, being vulnerable. And I guess technically, since even though it was toward the end, tried entrepreneurship, trusting God in that area.
You've been doing entrepreneurship full time. You tried
full time. That's what I mean. I'm out here, baby. So,
congrats.
Thank you.
Big leap energy.
Big leap energy.
I started therapy in 2019, but couples therapy started 2020. Way harder.
Why?
It was way easier by myself. I didn't have to deal with you. I didn't have to
You don't have to deal with me.
I didn't have to co-process. I was doing my own stuff.
No, I feel it. That's the hard part. Like I can wish all I want, but had we done the work individually, we would be better prepared to come together.
We started individually, and then our traumas started merging.
I'm talking about single you, single me.
Oh, yeah.
So number 1, you got to get used to this, like who you are, all your mess, and then come together with somebody, spend time.
And even then, more mess will come up.
It'll
be less mess.
But you will be prepared, hopefully, on how to deal with it, for yourself and then for your partner. We had 5 years before we even had kids, and we still be like, yo, and still forget to come together, and focus on me and you and stuff. So it's a lot, man.
Yeah, I still don't think I'm super great at being a mom and wife.
No.
It's a lot.
I think instead of wearing the hats at the same time, you'd be like, hat, I'm a mom now. And I'd be like, hey, baby, nope. I'm a mom now.
I got a little head. I don't got time for all that extra stuff.
Babe, a little head is
what?
All I'm asking for.
Okay. What else did I try?
But I would say that since you've acknowledged that, you'd be like, wait. No, I could put the wife hat on. Which I think is great.
Which I learned in therapy.
Yeah, because you'd be like, no, nigga, I'm a mom right now.
I'm momming. Please go be a man on your own.
I'm like, okay.
All right. What else did I try? This. Sitting as a spectacle in front of lenses and saying things. I don't like it. You thought I liked it now? I don't.
No. I didn't think you liked that. I think it's gotten easier. I definitely believe it's gotten easier.
Yes, by
Okay.
a very minute percent.
That's
but
cool.
yes.
That's cool. I feel like
it doesn't take me 20 minutes to say, hi, I'm Ebony.
For sure. Yeah, you've tried it and you're doing great.
Thanks.
The people.
How I'm doing?
How's she doing? That's what you sounded like. Gross.
That was the goal. Ugh. People tell me I'm good at impressions, especially singing like other people. It's fun.
We should do that.
We'll get to singing later. It's a thing. What was your favorite? This is a question. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and this is like one of the closer questions on I don't know which one. And I know I'm not going to say it like they said, but what is your favorite art that you are consuming? So a podcast, a book, TV, what?
It's so amazing to see how far social media content has gone. Because I want to say that I indulge way more in social media than TV. A lot of people be like
what?
I mean, like shows. So I like Came on Stage, YouTube, like content like that. People being creative and putting stuff together like that. People be like, oh man, you spend too much time on social media and stuff like that. Like before social media, it was TV. It's the same. It looks different. The only thing is there's now more engagement. People's voices are a little more loud. So that part of it, of course, you can do without. But Clubhouse, when she found a good chat or a good group, room. Yeah, I don't know what they call it. A good club or a good house.
Are they not called rooms?
I don't know. I really don't know. But I've been able to learn and grow and then also share knowledge and stuff too. So that's been great. Just connecting with people. You know, I love connecting with people. So that right there is rich to me. And just really enjoying people's content, like people art. Kev on Stage content is great. You know, Tahir, Tony Baker, all them. I think that's really, really dope. I love people just tapping into their artistry, like Toby, seeing them thrive. Seeing what's her name? Tabitha Brown thrive. Like this past year was great to watch people be artists. So I mean, I don't know if that really answered the question the way you want it, but it's like almost like in a sense people watching and seeing them create and stuff. So even with you, like watching this process of you trying to like, hey, what is it? What exactly is it that I want to do? Oh, babe, I got it. I want to do this, and I'm enjoying it. You know. So, what about you?
This is a real hard question.
You've been podcasting it up.
Yes. So the thing that has like super gripped me is storytelling, which is why podcasts. So I'm probably going to do a whole episode or post or something literally just on podcast that I and we listen to.
Okay.
Books. I read 23 books this year.
Oh, I read 5 or 6.
Some of them were like business books. Some of them were memoirs, but all of them incorporated storytelling. I do not like books that are just facts. Give me some backstory. Let me care what you're talking about as a human. And then.
That's what's up.
And Handle with Care, Natalie Lauren.
That project was amazing.
Oh my God. It was full of stories.
That was good.
Stuff that happened that you didn't know you needed.
I'm trying to think because I feel like it is something that really stuck out to me a lot this year. You know, I love movies, but 2020 and not being able to go to the movies, that whole experience, I've been robbed.
I love shows. I know it's some shows that I watched this year that I was just like, wow.
Mm.
And I can't think of them.
Little Fires Everywhere was amazing.
That was amazing. Million Little Things.
A Million Little Things, that show, that's dope.
Great story. Anyway,
Yeah.
Storytelling. Whatever was telling me stories. What is an unexpected joy you had in 2019? No, 2020. God.
Unexpected joy. So the first thing that came to mind, which again, I don't think this is the answer you were looking for.
I wasn't looking for one.
But the joy of entrepreneurship. The joy of not necessarily fending for yourself, but just like betting on yourself. Like I don't know if I faced some identity issues over the years, and just God was just giving me clarity and encouraging me through people, and I don't know, he was just leading me into a healthier place all last year, till I finally was just like, I'm betting on myself. I trust God, and like the scripture says, like, if God is for me, who can be against me? Even if I hear no's, that doesn't stop me. You know, that means I got another direction or whatever. And it is what it is. Or that no might be no for right now until a certain point. That's cool. The joy of that and watching God work and being able to see how much he cares and loves for us and provide all that stuff, has just been a joy that I can't put words to.
Did I answer this? Unexpected joy.
No, you asked me first.
Books. I was not a reader.
No, you're a little bookworm.
In the slightest. I stopped buying books in college.
Who buys books?
I think the last book I finished before 2019 was in middle school. I did not read.
Wow.
And now I feel like my brain is like juiced, like on steroids.
Words.
Excited all the time.
That's dope.
And I like reading more than one book at a time. They're better.
I just rather get through it. Oh, pick up another one. Get through it.
If it is a memoir, then I want to listen to the book from whoever wrote it. But if it's like just a learning book or something, then I need
I get that.
to take notes.
I get that. So that way you can just take your time and you can break away, take in something else. That's cool. Okay, I get that. I just be like, so like on Thanksgiving, when I get all my food, I don't necessarily
Where is this
have
going?
to, like, just follow me. On Thanksgiving, I load on my plate, right?
Yes.
Certain things don't be like, oh, let me get this, let me get some of this, let me get that. Like, certain things don't always do that. So I'll be like, I might just eat all my candy yams, and I eat all my greens, and that's how I am. You are oh, let me get that on my fork. Let me get that on my fork.
Everything
that's a good bite. I'm like,
at the same time.
Nah, not for me. It all depends on what I'm eating.
If it's
that's how you approach
taste,
your books,
and it's like, but I'm not gonna throw it away. I just scarf that down and then finish the rest.
That's how you take in books like that. You take in shows like that.
Oh yes.
I'd be like,
I will watch 6 doctor shows at once.
I didn't even know it was that many doctor shows. And I'd be like, so is this the one where it's like, no, that's the other show. So this, and I'd be like, Grey's.
Good doctor, resident.
Grey's Good Doctor, Resident.
House.
Yeah,
it's a classic.
It's just. I'm gonna come up with a name for all of them and just put them together. And that's gonna be your doctor show.
Okay. And I like shows with like 12 main characters. Let me fall in love with these people.
Okay.
What change do you notice in your relationship with Jesus Christ in 2020?
Christ. I didn't trust him like I thought I did.
How'd that play out?
It was like, I trust you, God.
Mm-hmm.
And he started doing some things. I was like, hold the phone. Like, where are you going with this?
I hate holding the phone.
And then,
Anyway, go.
and then, as he started taking me places, and I started freaking the hell out, going crazy, and I'm like, I just, obviously, I don't have control of this thing here. Best thing I can do is, as I'm going through this, work on myself, and like everything that I'm thinking, the way I feel like things should go. I don't even know why we do that. Why do we feel like? I was telling a friend this. I said, why do we get so mad when things don't go a certain way that we want them? When we don't have full control of a lot of these scenarios and situations. Like that don't even that's not logical.
Humans are not logical.
It just, a lot of us go crazy and we'd be so mad, we'd be sad, we'd be frustrated. Oh, this don't go. We have our hopes up because this, and it's just like, why are we so sure, so set on this thing when it's not guaranteed? So then when things don't go out, we mad. I'm like, nah, let me let go a lot of this stuff. So I did a lot of letting go and a lot of, all right, Lord, what you got for me? Now, people have gone through some really, really tough stuff. So I don't even want to make it seem like it's that easy. But for me, that's what it has been. Just trusting the Lord. My finances, my mental health, my kids, my marriage. It's like, I feel like I had to it's going to sound crazy. I had to take a break from the Bible and sit with what I've read so I can see how I feel about it. If you constantly reading, like, oh, these are the rules, like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Like, nah, how about I actually taking a break in the sense of, let me sit with this stuff. I've taken in a lot of God's word, but how do I feel about it? And what I really believe. I've been believing and doing things for other people. So now I've just been like, no to this. No, I don't believe that's true. How this person interprets it or whatever. And now I'm like, okay, let me trust God and live this thing out for myself. And it's been rich. So
ditto.
That's your answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ditto.
Stop listening to church isms and just read what it says and then go with it. I've also been working on how to love people well when I'm over them. Like individual people, whole groups of people, like, I'm over you.
I feel it.
Not you.
You looked at me. I felt it.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more from past.
Okay.
What was your biggest personal change from January to December of 2020?
I grew hair.
You did. You feeling it?
Mm-hmm.
You back to liking it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool beans.
I had me a Sanaa moment. Mm-hmm. Just go off. I am not my hair.
Did you feel like you were before? Is that a thing for guys?
Well, that's probably a thing for guys, but not for me. I was like, guess who's back?
Oh gosh.
Back again. So
Who's back?
the do.
The do.
The do.
Does your hair have a name?
Nappy.
Okay. Nappy's back.
Mm-hmm. Don't
If
worry.
I say go comb Nappy, that mean you ain't looking too hot.
But what if Nappy look good?
Then I won't say it.
You want to acknowledge Nappy?
What?
You chose to go down this route. Don't get confused now. I think the biggest thing for me is really just the emotional piece, the mental piece. I went into 20.
Do you have any? Oh, you're not talking about your hair.
No,
I was like, you have an emotional attachment to your hair?
No, we're talking about my real answer.
Okay.
My real answer is my mental.
Your mental health or your mindset?
Way I think.
Okay.
Way I process. I've done music. I've done art. I've been out here. I'm not the person that likes to sit still. I'm go for it. I go for it. I'm a go getter. But while I'm doing it, I'm doubting and afraid a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm less doubtful, less afraid.
I told you, quit being scared.
But people also, I feel like this is in me also. I don't be feeling like I have anything to offer.
I know what that is.
What?
What I have.
Oh,
oh my gosh, I have that.
Yeah, real talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally be like, okay, what are we doing a podcast for? We have nothing to offer. We not special. We just married out here. Other people are married.
Ditto.
Why us? I'm just a nigga that cook. I've got on Clubhouse and I found that there's a whole bunch of other cats that cook.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them cook way better. And
how you know?
A lot of their pictures and stuff look
there
way
you
better.
go.
And some
I done ate some pretty and disgusting food.
Yeah.
Pretty disgusting food.
But you proud, ain't you? But I'm learning. I've just been like, so is what it is.
There are millions of doctors, but people still go to med school.
Yeah. But it's not like...
I'm saying there's a market.
No, I feel it. I just be like... At first I was like, dog, what is it? I don't see that twinkle that
you
everybody else
seeing your judge now?
Oh, I'm seeing my judge. Mm-hmm. Let my judge out.
Shout out to mom.
Shout out to moms. Judging us. She always judging me. So yeah, just kind of walking different. How y'all see me, except for the haters. I was gonna flick the camera off. Except for the haters. Everybody that encourage us, everybody that's always like holding me up. I'm trusting y'all and I'm like, I'm gonna walk in that. You can cook, bro, you killing it. I'm walking in that. Love your content. I'm walking in that. Y'all so cute all together. I'm walking in that. Take a picture. Like whatever.
You like that background music?
Keep it going. What else we got?
Nope.
You a good father. I'm walking in that.
You're a good father.
I like that. I'm a cool father.
Okay. We can agree to disagree. That's my biggest personal change.
What?
Well, one of them. My view on motherhood. I did not want kids for a reason. They're exhausting. They deplete your money, your energy, your food. It's just like,
and they're full of crap.
Oh my God, literally. But one of our church members, she probably don't know, Hannah Ferguson, is a constant source of like encouraging conviction. Like, children are amazing. They're gifts. They're glorious. Pay attention to them. Talk to them on their level. Like, they're not accessories. All of that is just like, downloading.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Instead of me seeing them as tiny roadblocks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they definitely some speed
and
bumps.
energy suckers.
Little suckers. Yes.
I mean,
Cock
I like them.
blockers.
I love them. But I want to be like, ooh, my babies.
I'm like, ooh, my babies.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
That too. My self-control is poor. So I'm not even going to pop them no more. I'm trying to just stop.
I got you.
I mean, you can. But I need to get it together. I'm
Papa.
The popping. Pop, pop. Pop, pop.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just trying to be a little more... I'm slow. Slow with the pops.
Quick to listen.
So I'm like, what? What? Why are you crying?
I'm a yeller too, y'all. Oh my God. I want to stop.
That right there.
It's like I be cool, and then I explode.
I be like...
It's like...
Where is the
What
in-between?
is that guy's name before he hulks?
Yeah, you're Bruce Banner.
There you go.
And then your Hulk.
And there's another instant. Super Bruce?
Super Bruce Wayne? Batman.
Okay.
Super Bruce? Yeah, that's one thing that I'll be like, yo, we stay in an apartment too, so.
Oh, no, I ain't worried about that. Go ahead.
You should. That's what I'm saying. I know you're not worried about that. Because you be loud. I'd be like, yo, you could turn to me and be like, get your kids. Get your kids, but because I'm about to snap. She'd be like, be quiet. Get out of my... Oh. Go clean up your room. And I'd be like... It's one time, dog,
I don't want to talk about it.
We was in the bed the other day. And you just... like, be quiet. I was just like... Scared the hell
Out of you?
Out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd shut up.
Chump.
I was like, she's talking to me, so I'm just shutting up. So...
Yeah.
But yeah, I need you to work on that.
I am. I just said that.
I'm just on your side of nigga work on that.
I'm also trying to, this what we both need to work on. Making sure the consequence matches the offense. Just popping them don't make sense in a lot of scenarios.
It's just easy.
Yeah. I want to be the parent who can lecture you into obedience and make you think steps ahead so that you just don't do things.
I'm with it. I want you to think. I want you to process. I want you to know this equals this. But also, this equals...
Yeah.
Be slow with it.
I finished 2 memoirs so far this year. And one of them was Lenny Kravitz. And he was talking about how his dad was a super strict, punishing person. But his grandfather would sit down and talk until he was just like, oh my God, man, I get it. I will listen.
He was tired of talking, or...
It was good, but it was just like, if I don't listen, I know I'm finna be talking to this man about my choice for however long. I want to be that person.
That's cool. How much time we got today? We got to be like, we got to go somewhere soon. Okay, send them to me.
That's the rough part.
But if it's like, if we got time, go to your mom.
Do I have 30 minutes right now worth of energy, worth of time, worth of conversation to sit here and talk to you? And most of the words I'm saying, you don't even understand yet.
That's where I was just
I'd be like, oh my gosh.
You
barely speak English.
Right. I was like, you don't even get what I'm saying. You want a whooping? Yes. I'm like,
that adds when they get stressed out and crying, they don't even hear you.
right.
Okay, anyway, moving on. Another episode. Present. Is there anything that feels, ugh, I hate how they wrote this. Do you feel like anything is missing in your life right now?
You didn't write that?
No.
No. Do I feel like anything is missing in my life right now? Finances, money. But I know it's coming.
Money for
the things we are trying to do. I haven't dropped the show yet.
Mm-hmm.
We dropping the show.
Mm-hmm.
We dropping the show. Did I tell y'all? We dropping the show. And
season 1 is wrapped for shooting.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the editing process.
And we got episode 1 pretty much done. It drops in a couple weeks. Episode 2 is already in the works.
Hold on. That was so trippy. I looked up here and you're on my side. And I was like, what is on my head?
I don't know why the camera. Oh, it's flipped because the thing is. Don't mind us. It's just. Yeah.
Carry on.
I am so excited about the show, and I feel like I know the possibilities of it.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm kind of already living in that.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to scale back a little bit because I don't want to, get my hopes up too much and then be disappointed with like views and stuff like that. And let me just enjoy what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm planning already. Like, okay, we need to be thinking about season 2 and how to approach it and stuff like that. But of course, we need to figure out how season 1 is going to do, track all that, the numbers, analytics. Because that is going to play a huge factor on how we approach season 2.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to slow down a little bit, but I believe that I feel like that's what we missing. Like, and it's not like, oh, money's gonna solve our problems, but it's just like in order to do the things I want to do,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna take resources that I don't necessarily have right here, right now.
That makes sense.
Also, time. Really for you.
Mm-hmm.
I want that for you. I literally want you to have time.
Well, there's my answer. I also, with that, I could do better with my time.
You always watching 18 shows or books.
But
at least even that.
I don't feel like I've just sat and watched TV in a while. I save shows for when I'm doing laundry or something.
Yeah. You've done a lot better with that.
Before that, I could just sit on the couch with ginger ale and popcorn for hours.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
now I pair it with something productive.
Yeah, and you still blog, you're still doing stuff, and then yesterday it's productive. You watched the show, did something.
It's like a reward.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
You get it.
Another right now question. What's something big or small that is bringing you pleasure right now? And what day is it?
Saturday.
Date.
The 9th.
So in these 9 days of 2021, what has brought you pleasure besides Clubhouse? Well, it might be Clubhouse. You've been kicking it.
It's not necessarily Clubhouse.
Networking.
It's the networking and the chasing of. It's the chase
of
my goals. Just doing the chase, and all this stuff is just part of it.
Mine is anticipation.
Of what?
My launch.
That's dope.
And learning to plan ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to do better with like planning my social media content posts and stuff. Like I have a rough idea, but it could be better. So
mine is beyond rough. One more. What do you want to affirm yourself for and challenge yourself to do?
I want to challenge myself to continue with this thought. It's I've tweaked it a little bit, but it's instead of worrying about the, what does they say, no,
Mm-hmm.
the extreme opposite. What if they say yes? What if I do get a ton of views for this first season? What if I actually do have something to offer?
Well, that you do.
So again, I'm walking in that.
Affirm.
Oh, I want to answer that seriously. I'm sorry. I want to affirm myself and taking the leap for entrepreneurship.
Proud of you.
Thank you. Give me a minute. Okay.
You good?
I just wanted that moment.
I'm glad you asked for it. Advocate for yourself.
Advocate for myself.
Affirm myself for. I don't know.
You want me to
A lot
affirm
of
you?
random things. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to help you out. You're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You've been consistent.
Ish. Mm-hmm.
We've been consistent. We might have missed some days, but we were just like, we communicated and we got it out. First year, I think we rocked it out. And I think we've grown. You are blossoming into a fuller Ebony.
Mm-hmm.
You're intentional with your time a lot more. You're not as hard on yourself as you used to be.
Mm-hmm.
We plan and we I guess it's planned, but we really kind of come together and strategize on a future and stuff. And I feel like you're dreaming a lot more, and I'm hearing a lot of things that I wasn't hearing earlier on in our marriage. So it's great. These are things that I've been wanting to hear for the longest, and I'm finally starting to I can't wait to support you in this. I can't wait to what do we need to do? So that's exciting. Look amazing. I mean, some 32s out here that don't look 32.
One of mine was gonna be 2020 was the most consistent I have ever been at working out. Besides high school when I was dancing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you looking good. You look good, but you look confident. That's it. You look confident. Bonnet on and
That's
everything.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear bonnets. I got a slap cap.
I prefer bonnet than a slap cap.
Bonnets don't really do anything for me. It's the satin lined cap.
Well, you'd be like,
they just fall off.
What are we doing?
Then they grip your head. It be itching. I hate bonnets. Anyway.
Well, your little sock thing.
I just said a bunch of stuff. I'm challenging myself. Mostly the mommy things.
But you agreed on some of that stuff I was saying, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want you to be able to affirm yourself later. See the growth.
Mm-hmm.
How would I like things to be in 90 days from now in the realms of work, relationships, money, health, community, and home? All right. You got it?
Just go. Work first. Go. We're going to just do a word at a time.
I pray to God that this Honolulu trip falls through. And if so, happens. Not
falls through means it's canceled.
Well, not falls through. I pray to God that it happens. Because even in the email they said hey, we have other productions, that we would like to keep you in mind for,
Yeah.
So I was like,
I'm an ashy mess.
This is dope. So I pray that that door opens and I'm able to, succeed in that, because that's gonna change the game for us. That was a nice little payment.
Mm-hmm.
um, and that I can continue to grow as a chef.
Yeah, get to the point where you can fly your family with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we can chill while you cook for people.
Sure. And then also in 3 months we should be closing in on the last episode for Chopping It Up with Chef Nico.
Season 1.
Season 1. So I pray that right there is amazing. The response is like not overwhelming, but just like, yeah, overwhelming in a good way. Like, is there such thing as overwhelming in a good way? Yeah, I want to be overwhelmed by emotions and love and just like, oh, this was so great.
Mm-hmm.
So finances definitely I believe all of that will, that was kind of touching on our finances. So as an entrepreneur, I pray that these different means of revenue increase so that we can produce more and stay faithful with that. Home, that we continue to be intentional with our time.
I said we was doing one word at a time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go now. Go.
I forgot all of them. You. I was trying to look down, but you were scrolling.
Because I was preparing the answer, and you lost your mind.
Okay, so that was work. Basically. All those different things that I had going on. I wanted to make sure that I was like, was it money or was it work? But go ahead.
Work. My goal is to launch this blog in Q1, which would be in the next 90 days. So my blog should be live. Posting. I will not say the frequency because it is undecided.
That's cool.
And it's starting with a series of fast journals I did when we were not doing so great. I want to be done. This is for like personal work and 9-to-5 work. I want to be done reading Influencer, Small Giants, and a book called Drive. Yeah.
Okay.
Read 3 books, launch my blog.
Dope.
Relationships.
What you got? You go.
I miss my friends. So we're going to make sure we're all healthy and meet in person. Probably for a long time. Prepare to be with the children.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
How does that look?
What you mean? I'm leaving.
How does that look?
Don't make no plans.
When?
That day. I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. I'm like, you talking about, I need to know what this looks like so I can prepare my heart.
Oh, so. It's not like a weekend. I don't think. We'll see.
It's not like a weekend. No, it's we can get you that for sure. Especially on some at a consistent basis. As long as I know and we can plan, it's cool.
Relationships. I want to network way better. I don't network, period. So, start.
I'm with it.
And another potential idea is a separate podcast where I get to know my family members. So, relationships.
Dope. I am letting go of the thought of blood is thicker than water type situation.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Like, I don't necessarily agree that because it's people in my life that are my friends that I know will take a bullet before some of my family members. So therefore, I will much rather invest in those relationships, spend time with those people. Basically, the energy I'm on. And not that I don't love my family, nothing like that, but it's just like, just realistically, because you probably have some. Yeah. But clearly, you have things going on in your life, so hopefully you have other people in your life that fits those, those holes or whatever. I'm not hurting for that. When I see my cousins, we family, we cool, no problem, no hard feelings. But if we don't rock with each other every day, let's not force it out because of the F word. Like, no, it's cool. I want to network. I want to continue to. I want to work on my integrity. If I say I'm gonna do something, I want to do it. So my name is going before me in these different job opportunities. So I just wanted to continue to go in a really good way.
I think I stopped answering based on 90 days, but whatever. That's fine. Money.
I want to make a little more of it.
That's a good one.
I mean, it's going to take money for us to invest in a lot of our dreams. I want to have our investment portfolio is doing good because we took advantage of the stock market while I was doing all this crazy stuff. And investments. I want to own property. I do want to buy a home first, and then we can look into buying some kind of property for studio or shooting and stuff like that, or even event spaces. That's important. And then making sure we're saving and staying debt free as much as possible.
I want to write out goals for 2021.
We do
a list of financial goals to hone in on.
Let's do it.
We paid a lot of things off last year. I would like to pay more things off.
We put a lot of stuff. This show caused us to put a lot of things back on, but it was an investment. So I'm hoping that a lot of good stuff come from it. So get our money back.
Health. Get a physical. Look at me. Look at me. Get a physical.
I'm trying to get physical, babe.
Next.
Nah, I want to get a physical.
Do you?
I do.
For you or for me?
Not for you, for me. I'm trying to get a physical.
What's the motivation? Your health or for me to shut up?
No, I want to get a physical. I don't want to be out one of these cats out here that like
COVID.
Whatever. Cancer to creep up on me. Like I just want to be healthy.
Good. Health for me. I stopped working out 100%. I don't want to be like a gym rat. I just want to feel better in my body. So that needs to involve, I don't even care if I just start going for walks with the kids when it's warmer. I need to do something consistently active. I sit down at work all day at a computer.
I want to just be able to, when I go to Honolulu, take my shirt off and just be like.
You can take your shirt off anyway. Little thought. I
might become a model.
Fine. Food. I'm getting more and more selective with what I put in my body. More things will go in 2021.
I mean, I know you're not a vegetarian, but just go ahead.
What?
If you can become a vegan, just give me a warning. Give me like
I already told
few
you.
months in advance.
I don't even know if I'll hit that in this year or ever. I might just do like super plant-based and fish every once in a while. I love sea animals. And crabs. Got some delicious thighs.
Legs?
No, I don't like they shins. I like they thighs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so, and, bringing you guys along.
So what?
Well, I would like us to not eat meat. You're a chef. It's complicated, but our children at least.
At least what?
I want to remove horrible things from their diet.
Oh, that's cool.
Our snack shelf got out of control. That's why I made it like, if it's feeling this is full, that's it. No more snacks until they're gone.
Okay. That just means we need to eat more snacks. Let's get rid of them.
Less sugar, less meat, more vegetables. They are really good with water.
You know, we
I
good.
mean,
We eat
fruit is sugary too, but you know, they eat a lot of fruit. More vegetables.
Okay.
Less bread. Anyway.
I'm with it.
Mental health? You throwing that in there?
Yeah, mental health, definitely. Of course. Working on that, continue to grow.
I'm still trying to figure out how to know I'm about to be in a slump instead of being like, man, I haven't been present for a week. What's going on? I'm still trying to figure that out.
It's something about forcing yourself to work through those moments. Like, because you're going to do it, you're going to hit a punch, you're like, I don't feel like it, and you just kind of go here. But you got to continue to do it to break through. So, you know, like, it's a cycle. It is. Like, you're going to do something to sometimes come off that high and then come into it. And I'm like, me, for the past few weeks, I haven't been like, no, not a few weeks, past week, I had been like, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to edit. I don't want to, and I'm just like, I gotta break through that, and I broke through. I was like, cause nobody else gonna do it. Like I have to do it. So let's work through that and see.
Community and home.
I want to keep a tight community. The people that I rap with, I rock with, they're gonna be the people that.
I think community means like in the community.
Excuse me.
Like Tony.
I'm in the community.
We already said relationships.
You mean like giving?
Sure.
I definitely want to get back. I want to do more cooking classes.
For free?
Yeah, I do definitely do something for free. But I want to do some stuff for like kids, and also if I land this kitchen space, definitely gonna dedicate a day where we can feed the homeless. Do some kind of food drive situation, like on this day. Whatever we're doing, we're gonna produce food, and I got connected with some kind of local grant opportunity that I gotta apply for, so that'll help with that. So we'll see.
Cool. As far as giving goes, we give financially a little bit. I would like to give more and be very selective on what those things are. I think we do a good job of giving away things that can help somebody else that we don't necessarily need.
I don't know if you know
I'm
this.
very big on not just throwing stuff in the trash and giving it to people.
I'm with that. I don't know if you know this. Sorry to cut you off, but in winter, like I buy gloves and socks and keep them in the car. Yeah, so that van for once upon a time it had a lot of stuff in there, and as temperatures started to drop, I was just pulling out like hey, I don't have food right now, but could you use gloves? Could you use socks? So that's something I plan on always just doing, just having these things on me for the.
Let's make a budget line item.
Okay.
And I also kind of started, but did not jump in a group called Seduce for women who want to get in touch with their sexy selves for themselves. And then, it can spill over into romantic relationships. But it ain't about y'all. Shoot. It's about me and them and us.
Can I watch?
No. It's an acronym. You'll find out later what the letters stand for. But, yeah. Home. Closing it out.
Gotta figure out this home situation.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Lease is coming up. And we're like, what does it look like?
I don't want to leave. Let me not sing him. I don't support him. Go ahead.
yeah, we just in a weird place. We moved because our last place was just,
We have moved like every 2 years.
yeah,
That's the average.
yeah.
I'm exhausted.
I'm with you. I'm so ready to settle down, but I'm not trying to settle down here.
The next place we move, I want it to be out of this state. I don't want to move anywhere else in St. Louis. I just want to leave.
We could have stayed in our last apartment, but they were just
no, we
unprofessional. They weren't cool. So I hated the fact that we had to move in the first place. Because I was like, oh, we're moving again just for us to move when we relocate.
This is my favorite place we've ever lived.
Yeah, this is great. But I'm tired of not owning my home. So, and then also, I don't want to move into another city and I have to pick up a full-time job, which takes me away from everything that we've been building.
I don't believe we're going to move into a house. We don't know anything about where we're going.
That's cool, yeah. I mean, but even if we move, I'm just saying, like, I got gigs here that keep money coming in. So if I can build my reputation in other cities, especially the city we're thinking about.
Well, start traveling. Bye.
Okay.
I'm not playing.
I'm not either.
Don't get down there, Kiki, and go do what you're supposed to be doing. That ain't playtime. That is go find good school districts, find good neighborhoods that are family oriented and mixed. You know, don't be just kicking it.
There we go. Who the hell is Kiki? Don't be kikiing. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Also, I'm ready to.
We trying to move to Atlanta.
Purge.
What's up?
Again.
So if you know some people down in Atlanta, you got some opportunities. Point your boy in the right direction. Because when we go, I don't want her to have to pick up a full-time gig. I want it to be part-time so she can focus on other stuff. So I need to have stuff moving and in a good position so we can just.
In the comments, good areas to raise a family. I don't want to live in a food desert. Oh my God. That would, oh my gosh.
Oh, not this camera, that camera.
Oh, is that one off?
It's off.
Oh gosh, I'm just talking to nothing.
It's okay.
This one, I don't like this. Okay, this is like, whew, this lens, this is intense. I forgot what I was talking about.
In the comments below.
Tell us where to live. Food, networking opportunities. Yeah. Daycares, schools. We have toddlers. Is Cam still a toddler? Whatever. He's about to be 4. I don't know when kids even start school. We got to find new pediatricians. This is about to be like a lot. So, all the things. You might as well.
Friends down there, so they may have these connections.
Yeah.
They may know all these things.
I mean, I'm ready. I'm just like Jesus.
I'm trying to be like Jesus. All right, y'all. This has been another episode, the first episode of the year.
Are we doing seasons? Is this season 2, episode 1?
Yeah, let's do that. Season 2, episode 1.
Great.
Patreon
is live. That was my what's new. I remember
the very first thing. Wow.
I'm like, I had something. That's it.
Patreon is live, and we got a few Patrons.
Patrons.
Patrons. We gotta think about what we're gonna call them. What y'all gonna call yourselves?
Right.
Thank y'all for rocking with us. We need to figure out what we gonna really do for this next season, because we want to be intentional about how we approach it and the topics and stuff like that. So if y'all got thoughts, y'all got stuff that y'all want to hear and for us to be specific about.
Yeah, I want to do like content clusters, like several episodes about fill in the blank instead of it just like popcorning. One day.
All right. Well, let us know. Make sure y'all just, continue to shop it up with us in the comments below. Like this video, please. Just give it a thumbs up.
Share it.
Make sure you subscribe. Share it with a friend. Absolutely.
Click the bell.
Bing, bing. So you can get notified whenever we drop new content. And until then, y'all, peace.